motion on waste pollution and the management of its impacts on health and environment, standing in the name of Honorable Julius G. Pondi.
My dear colleagues, my name is Julius Pondi. I represent the very good people from Brutu Federal Constituency, Mr. Speaker, in Zonkeme, and from Delta State. Mr. Speaker, I rise up this morning to move this motion on waste pollution and the management of its impacts on health and environment. The House notes the difficulties faced by citizens in controlling and managing waste disposal and utilizing production influence in the manufacturing industries, as well as the oil and gas sector. The House observes the recurring negative impact that the ineffective waste disposal practices have had on the health of citizens in communities and locations where oil and gas activities are conducted. The House is also invited to observe that a major component of environmental pollution are hazardous waste discharges in manufacturing industries, unending gas flaring, crude oil and refined oil spills, as often happen in the Niger Delta region, in addition to domestic waste disposal. The House also notes that in spite of numerous laws and regulations on waste management across the country, there are still numerous gaps and lapses in the control and management of industrial and domestic waste across Nigeria. The House is worried that the consequences...
Order, please. Order, please.
The House is worried that the consequences of continued neglect of our environment could result in, as it had often been the case, serious health challenges for our people, all in addition to degeneration of the nation's ecosystem, loss of agricultural productivity, and environmental degradation, especially in the coastal region of the country. The House is invited to observe, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. 1. Urge the Federal Ministry of Environment, the National Environmental Standards and Regulation Enforcement Agency, NESRA, the National Oil Spill Detection, the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulation Commission, NUPRC, and the National Oil Spill Detection and Response Agency, NOSRA, to reinforce the enforcement of all environmental-related laws and regulations and strengthen the effectiveness of the National Environmental Standard and Regulations Agency, NESRA, the National Oil Spill Detection and Response Agency, NESRA, and the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, NUPRC. 2. Implore state and local government to closely collaborate with the federal government to ensure that oil companies and manufacturing industries, as well as small and medium-scale businesses, adopt cleaner and safer waste disposal methods to contain the outbreaks of infections and spread of communicable diseases.
Those in support of this motion to say aye. Those against to say nay. Guys have it. This motion is referred to the Committee on Environment for further legislative action.